Hey, Browns fans, Nathan Zegura alongside Browns legend, cornerback, Pro Bowl cornerback, Joe Haden. Another edition of X's and Joe's presented by Microsoft Surface. And while the Browns did not get the win in New Orleans, there were a lot of big plays and a lot of fun stuff to break down in the film room. So we're going to do that. And at the end, we're certainly going to talk about a game that Joe knows a lot about, the Browns and the Steelers coming to Huntington Bank Field on Thursday night. But let's start with this one here. We got the biggest play of the season. 89 yards, Jameis Winston to Jerry Jeudy, Joe. And as we kind of watch this one unfold, Browns under center. It's going to be a theme on these big plays. Under center, play action, trying to kind of freeze that second level and let people get behind them. And as we see, it works beautifully on this play. Play fake, and look, you've got four people really all kind of at this one level. This is cover three. So pre-snap, they're showing two high safeties. 1, 2. But he's going to come down here. He's going to get in the mix, and you're going to see the rotation. Honey Badger rotating to the middle third, deep third, deep third. Now, what's interesting about this is the Browns have a perfect play, it feels like, called, Joe, because what you're going to get is Cedric Tillman's going to clear out this corner. You're going to get David Njoku on a deep over that's going to take the attention of the Honey Badger. And then Jerry Jeudy is going to win and run a deep over as well, getting behind Alontae Taylor, and that's how you're going to get this big play.
And then Jerry Jeudy, even with his stem, this is the one thing I love from those bunch formations. His outside stem corners are so used to getting those speed outs. He makes it look exactly like a speed out, and then just bangs his outside leg and then hits that cross. He's able to cross his face, leaves the corner in just a terrible position. You never want to be like that. So just from the beginning, Jerry Jeudy runs an amazing route and then just keeps going across the field. Jameis ends up, pocket is amazing, but James ends up just stepping up, creating a little bit more time, which allows Honey Badger to take Njoku on the over route, which then he sees you had Tillman on the clear out, or you had Jeudy on the over. But I love the way he was able to throw the ball on the over in a way where Jeudy could catch it and still be able to run with it. And then Jeudy just did what Jeudy does, open field, and just got creative. This is touchdown. You have 60 yards with one player in between you and the end zone. There's no way he's going down.
And he gets a little look to the inside, sets up Cedric Tillman to get kind of this final block here, and then he's able to get back into the end zone. There's the block. Tillman gets him out of the way, and we are dancing. We are celebrating in the end zone here. As we look at it from this end zone view, hard play action. Initially, great pocket. And what you're going to see here is DeJuan Jones does a great job. He pancakes his man. Now he's going to get a little pressure here. And so he's going to be able to step up as the Browns kind of slide everything out to this right side here, as you see it right there. So DeJuan, boom, you're done. You're out of the play. Goodbye. See you. Thanks for coming. You're going to get a little pressure here on the inside working against Ethan Posick, but Jameis does a great job stepping up into all this green, forces linebackers to think, where is he? And at that point, it's too late. You've got the Honey Badger down here, as we talked about on David Njoku. The clear-out route's not even on the screen. He beats Alontae Taylor with that great move, and now he has nothing but green turf to go and to run for a huge Browns touchdown. I thought he could have gone right to the corner there, Joe, but he kind of slows him down a little bit to let Cedric Tillman set up, and then it's a touchdown.
You know, Jeudy knowing he's been doing this. He's been open the field for a lot. And you have so much space. He's playing tag. He's not even going to put a hand on me.
That wasn't the only big play that the Cleveland Browns had in this one. We have another 30-yard touchdown. This one here coming to Elijah Moore. And what we're going to get is on this initial look, and you diagnose. Let's start again. We're under center. We're going to give that play action fake the run action. You're going to run is cover 6. So this is going to be cover 2 on this side. So he's got kind of that flat here, deep zone. He's going to match here. He's got deep here. So we're going to see as this one kind of gets the initial under center look from it, what the Browns run. So we got play action, 2 releases. So he's going to be on the vertical here. He's going to be on the vertical on Tillman. You're trying to run a bend here, beating the Mike linebacker who's dropping, right? Kind of you thinking that Tampa 2 seam beater. But what's so great about this is the eye candy catches the attention of this safety right here, who is going to really, between these two defenders, somebody's got to count for Elijah Moore getting vertical. And the good news is, Joe, nobody does. And once again, nice pocket initially, and then Jameis Winston able to get out to this green space and make the play. See Elijah hand up. He's saying, just throw it back here, baby. We've got him. Safety looking at the seam. he doesn't carry deep as he should, and you'll talk to us in a second about that, and that's where the ball's going to go.
Beautiful play. I love the way James, we initially could see once Njoku got over 5 yards and gets vertical over the linebacker, that makes it man-to-man on the left-hand side. So it's from cover 4 to where as soon as he passes there, that changes those two in the man. And then on the right side, the corner has to do a great job of getting the receiver released inside. If you don't get the receiver released inside with the width and depth of the field, you have to take that because your safety is going to be in a compromised position with two verticals coming down the field where he's not going to be able to get there. So the corner on the outside, he has to be able to jam Elijah inside. But since he didn't, and Elijah got outside of him, now you're a safety and the corner. You're taught to be looking at the quarterback. Get your read on him. His first initial look, see, he went outside. So now he's flipping back to get his eyes around to the quarterback as fast as you can. Because in cover 2, you have to have vision on the quarterback, vision to break. Now, both of them are looking at the quarterback while he's looking on the opposite side. So you got your safety leaning to the right, and now your the cornerback, he's just kind of falling inside. Now, as soon as Jameis makes that play and breaks back over to their side, they have no room to get back to Elijah to the end zone. It's just depth. As soon as they realize now, oh no, he's behind us, it's too late. It's going to be a touchdown. The corner had to go, and then the looking off to the side, just playing off the vision of the quarterback is not going to let you get there.
So now we're going to see beautiful cover 3 from the Cleveland Browns. Now, the Saints are coming out here. This is their quarterback. This is Derek Carr right here. So you're not really worried about what he's going to be doing. Taysom Hill is at the quarterback, and this is just a play to kind of dress a lot of things up to get a big, deep post to Marquez Valdes-Scantling, and the Browns were all over it. Greg Newsome keeps his width. Juan Thornhill does a good job staying on top. And then here's the one where you can slough off. This is where Denzel Ward, playing at an all-pro level, is able to make this play. Break it down for us as we roll it here, Joe.
Greg Newsome knows it's a dummy route. For one thing, you have your quarterback on that side, and he's severely off the ball. You have speed at number 2, so you're knowing that they're going to try to get him vertical. Newsome's doing a great job, not paying any attention to him, ready to get on his horse and get on top of number 2. My man, Denzel Ward, legend. You have two YYs, two tight ends on top of each other. So you're not really worried about a vertical threat coming out of there. You're not expecting it. If you get anything short, you want to look opposite and just be able to climb and just see if anything's happening. And also you're in cover 3, so you want to be as deep as the deepest. At this point, I love when they're at the 40-yard line, he sees the ball being thrown the same way the quarterback sees the ball being thrown, the same way Greg Newsome sees the ball being thrown. So at this point, we have 2 wide receivers on our team going to go get the ball.
This is really a max protect kind of a play with a two-man route. And so you're going to get kind of a deep curl here, and then you're going to get this post. And what they're trying to do is get Juan Thornhill maybe to keep his eyes on this curl long enough that Valdes-Scantling can get behind him. But a couple things happen. And you mentioned Denzel's eyes are so good, and he's alert for that vertical. He's going to get back here and make the play. But Devin Bush does a great job of getting underneath that curl and taking it away, freeing Denzel up really to go ahead and get down the field as we kind of see this thing unfold.
1,000%. Because as a corner, you would see if you're backing up and they were to throw and keep the play going, and they were to throw that 7 route, some corners they feel like, oh no, that's on me, that's my man. That's Devin Bush's man. Your job is to stay deep as the deepest and be able to make sure you can help out your other corner or your safety if the ball is coming for an over route. His vision on the quarterback, he's seeing him loading up, his arm back. There's no reason to even pay any attention to that 7. Devin Bush is in great position, which gives Denzel Ward the freedom to go find the ball.
Yeah, and Juan Thornhill in great position right there, stride for stride on the inside where Marquez Valdes-Scantling's trying to go. And Denzel's basically at this point just playing center field, goes up, makes the catch, gets his first interception on the season. His 17th pass defense of the year already, Joe. That leads the National Football League. He's having a tremendous season. When you're a corner and you kind of get in that groove as you have in your career, is it everything just slowing down for you? You're just really seeing it well?
Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, he's at the prime of his athletic ability. He's moving. He's off the line, his speed, his vertical. And then I think the film study, like you said right there, he's not wasting any time with just any wasted movements, stutter stepping, waiting for the 7 route there. He's knowing his eyes are in the right place at every time. So he's just playing the game really smoothly. He looks like he's expecting plays to happen. And once you get there and you already have the talent and the ability, I mean, there's just as long as you stay healthy, Denzel, there's nothing that can stop him.
Only player in the league with 7 straight seasons of 10 or more passes defense. He's got the most in the league since he came in back in 2018. All right, let's turn our attention Thursday night. You've been on both sides of this thing. Browns season not going well. Steelers season going very, very well. How do you match their physicality? How do you match their intensity? And how do you come and get a big win at home, national television, Thursday Night Football?
When these teams play, all records, all of that stuff goes out the window. It's just a legitimate hatred for each team. Everybody wants to get a win on them, that they know the way that each fan base feels about them. And the way the Browns are coming off, we had not season not going as well as we expected, just to be able to come and home get a win versus Pittsburgh, know how much that means to the city. I think that alone just has to give you has to give you some, like, come on, guys. Like, it hasn't been doing what we've been planning, but this could turn the season around a little bit. This could give us some excitement, give us something to cheer for.
Yeah, last time the number 1 team in the AFC North came to Cleveland, the Baltimore Ravens, they lost. Hopefully they can do that again to the Steelers on Thursday. Thanks for joining us on this trip inside the film room. For Joe Haden, I'm Nathan Zegura, saying thanks for watching another edition of X's and Joe's presented by Microsoft Surface.